Good morning. It's my pleasure to speak to you for a few moments this morning on behalf of the Chapel Trustees. I used to be the chairman of the trust, but that became politically incorrect, and so now I'm just the chair. I became a trustee 40 years ago, you might say almost by accident, because the then trustees had invited my father to fill a vacancy. He was very busy at the time and wasn't able to help, and he suggested to them that they might like to ask me instead, which they duly did. And as I say, that was 40 years ago, which is nothing compared with the 205 years that our church has been in existence. And I think it's safe to say that in those 205 years, nothing like this has ever happened before. The chapel has been closed for 5 whole months. During those 5 months, you've been very blessed by the weekly video which Mark has produced for you. I've taken the opportunity to go online and look at lots of different churches, attempts to bring fellowship and worship on a video on a Sunday morning. And having seen very many of them, I have to tell you that the one that Mark has done for you is one of the very best you could find. Now, at long last, we can meet in our chapel once more in this very familiar building. And so it's an opportunity for me to send my greetings and the promise of my prayers as you meet again in this more familiar way. One thing we learnt as a result of the pandemic, which we already knew, the church is people, not a building. And the absence of the building didn't prevent us having fellowship together and worshipping together. And that's something that it's well worth us taking forward. We must never forget the church is people, not a building. You don't go to church, you are the church. May God bless you.